family, Grand Rising, it's Tia here at the Unicorn Sanctuary, my home. Hello! So, my mom is feeling a little sick, so I was gonna make her some chicken noodle soup. And with everything that's going on in the world today, I just wanted to bring you guys a little bit of joy and cuteness for your day, Tuesday. So, with my setup here, I have oyster mushroom that's shredded, so it gives it like a shredded chicken texture and feel. Some Napa cabbage, celery, and carrots. And with the carrots, I also cut them into this little cute flower shape because, you know, when food looks cute, it tastes better. I have some garlic, some shallots, white onions, and ginger. And that's just for a really good aroma. And of course, the ginger gives it a lot of health benefits. Some plum and brine to give it a little bit of tang, cilantro, and some vegetable broth. And also in my soup, I will put a lot of turmeric, which is really good for anti-inflammatory, especially if you're feeling sick. You really need these good, healthy herbs for you. I'm going to reference my little book here, and I don't know how to edit yet, so everything here is taken in one shot. I also cook some of this little spiral noodle. I literally cook a whole box and they were gluten-free, and I'm like, why does it taste funny? And I just realized gluten-free pasta tastes a lot different than regular pasta. So I'm gonna move to the pot now. All right, hello, I'm here at the pot now. So first off, I'm going to turn on the stove here. I use either extra virgin olive oil or avocado oil when I cook, or just water when I'm feeling like I don't need too much oil. Anyways, I use that. And I apologize for the mess. I wasn't really prepared to do a whole video. It was just kind of on the whim last night. And I decided to boil some of the vegan mock chicken ahead of time. I always do this because sometimes when it's in a plastic bag for a while, it has that little taste, and you just want to have it as pure in taste as possible and no other kind of aroma to it. So first off, I'm going to make sure the oil is hot. And then once it's really hot, I put in the shallots and the garlic and the white onions. I cut the onions into kind of like wedges, because when you make soup, I feel like anything that has like chunkiness to it, like different size variation, makes it a little bit more fun to eat. Alright. And in the background I have some Tibetan bowl music, because, you know, when you're cooking, you just want to make sure your energy and your vibe is right, because that energy transfers to your food, and if you're happy, the food tastes better. That's what I think so anyways. Alright, here goes the garlic. And shallots. And shallots is a little kind of a purple looking vegetable here. Not vegetable. What is it? What is a shallot? Not a vegetable, right? I don't know. No, my food just yet, guys. Bear with me. Alright, here comes the white onion. And I add a little bit of water because I don't want to add too much oil when I'm cooking this. But at the same time, I want to get it to really golden color. Get all that aroma in. I'm tippy-toeing because the pot's a little too high and, you know, kind of short. Just want to make sure I'm not burning any of my food. when this gets a little golden brown, then I'm gonna add my vegan chicken, and I'm also going to add the oyster, king oyster. So make sure they're well cooked and seasoned. And what I season my food with is mushroom seasoning. Okay, I reuse the marinara jar, but this is what mushroom seasoning looks like. And it just replaces all the flavor cubes that you buy. It has a little bit less sodium, and plus it has vegetables. So anything with vegetables, I approve. Right now it smells so good. Like just garlic in itself is amazing. And then while that's cooking, I throw in the ginger. Again, you know, when you're sick, ginger definitely helps with your immune system. So this is what the pot's looking like right now. Just a lot of yumminess. Alright. Now once that gets going, I'm going to add my vegan chicken. Add the mushroom seasoning. Add a little bit of water. You don't want to burn it, you know, which I've done plenty of times. My very first meal was a baked spaghetti and garlic bread I took to Global Compassion Clinic, our free monthly used to monthly clinic to help people in our community. We had chiropractors and, you know, massage therapy, all free. But anyways, my first meal I bought there was baked spaghetti and garlic bread, and it was all burnt. And I asked him, and I was like, should I bring this anyway? He's like, yeah, we'll pick out the middle. It'll be okay. Well, it was so burnt, there was not like even one part of that banana bread that was edible. But I felt really bad, and you know, I saw some of my friends who tried to eat it, but I'm just like, it's okay guys, it's not gonna hurt my feelings. I don't want you to die eating my burnt bread and spaghetti. So ever since then, I told myself I'm gonna try my very best to be a better cook. I like adding a lot of fresh peppers, beans. I also have a whole bunch of like seasoning and herbs. Let's see. How about some onion salt? Just a little bit. Alright, now I'm going to add the oyster mushroom. I like my soup really hearty because, you know, if I wanted to drink water, I drink water. So, but if I want to eat a soup, I want it to have like vegetable and protein in every single bite. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit of sage. I don't have poultry seasoning. I forgot to buy that, but I heard sage and thyme makes up for it. So, and basil. And you know what else has been a real good favorite of mine? Fennel seeds. They taste amazing. Which I hope I have some left. Oh my god, I need a refill, guys. Let me use it all. And I'm just gonna mix everything up. Oh, it smells so good right now. So after this is cooked, what I do is add carrots because the carrots tend to have a harder, need a longer time to cook. And then I would add the celery and then the nut cabbage and then I'll add the vegetable broth. Back here, opening my can of vegetable stock. Going back to this, I'm going to add like 2 heaping little teaspoon of turmeric, because again, turmeric is so good for your immune system, for your anti-inflammatory component. And the book, How Not to Die, I think that's the title of it. It talks about how you should really add turmeric to just about most of your meals to have that health benefits. And plus it adds that little yellow color which makes it kind of look like more like a chicken noodle soup or curry. I'm just curious as to what it tastes like right now. Very delicious. I definitely taste the turmeric. Oops. Alright. So, keep on stirring the pot because I don't want anything to burn on the bottom here. We're going to add a little bit more mushroom flavoring just because it's still a little bit bland. I try to go more to the bland side than too much sodium, which is what we try to avoid, especially trying to eat healthier. You definitely don't want to add too much sodium, too much salt. Now I'm going to add the carrots, which I have so much of. Oops, I knocked the camera. Water throughout cooking to make sure everything's moist, nothing's burnt. cook, I use the water from my refrigerator. It's a little bit more filtered. Then turn back up the heat. Now that I got the carrots in. I like to taste things as I go. Really good. Definitely need to cook it more because the oyster mushroom is really chewy, almost like a meat texture. So you definitely want to cook it through and through. And while I'm cooking in the kitchen, I'm probably one of the messiest person to do this, but that's why I usually just cook like once a week and then make a big pot of things and make a big mess, and then only have to clean that kind of mess once or twice a week. But cooking has definitely helped me save a lot of money because I used to go out to eat every single other day, if not every day. And I would easily spend like $50 to $60 for just that dinner by myself. So times that by 2-3 times a week, then times that by a month, and times that by all the years I've been alive. So I just figured it's really high time that I really start cooking and being more serious with that. So as I'm cooking, I like to clean as I go as well, just so I don't have that much stuff to clean afterwards. Another favorite seasoning of mine is garlic powder. It's amazing. Anything garlicky is amazing. My mom texts me. Ask me if I'm okay. I'm like, yes, I'm okay. The kitchen has not been burned. They need to have stoves for shorter people. Like, I can't need to like tippy toe like this every time I cook. Which I'm pretty sure there is. So my future house will be a customized stove for myself. Alright. I feel like it's starting to get cooked, especially the carrots. Yeah. Got softer. Oh my god, I made a mess. Now I'm gonna put the celery. I have like lots of celery. I like to put everything in like a baking tray because I'm not trying to do all those dishes with like one bowl for every ingredient. I just don't have the time for that. I'm real lazy. So this is a little hack, and you just put all the ingredients you need on a baking sheet. Then you'll be good. stirring. The thing about certain pots is that it gets overcooked really fast and like burnt on the bottom. So I'm definitely gonna have to save up to invest in some really cool pots that doesn't burn on the bottom as much or as fast. Or maybe I just shouldn't leave the heat on for too long. Either way, you gotta learn as you go. Oh my gosh, it smells really good. Really smells of turmeric, but again, I'm making a soup to make a person feel well. So, as all the herbs and seasoning is really going to help it a lot. And this is the plum and brine to give that little like sour tang to the soup. I like my soup to have a bunch of flavors to it. I'm not the most graceful cook. I have like a bunch of stuff on my face already. And the onesies is now stained with turmeric, but it's okay. This onesies have been with me in like 6 music festivals. Alright, now I feel like I'm going to add the broth. Yum, oh my gosh. Yum, 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 yum. The thing with chicken noodle soup is the fat that comes out of the chicken usually makes the soup kind of a yellow kind of color to it. But in my case, the turmeric gave it that pop yellow color, and it just looks so tasty. I hope it tastes good. We'll see. We'll see in a bit. Then adding water from my fridge. Turning back up the heat. The oyster and the chicken, vegan chicken, literally looks like real chicken. And for nowadays, the vegan meat actually tastes very similar like the real thing. I had tried some vegan scallops the other day, and my parents couldn't tell the difference if it was a fish ball or the vegan scallop. So I don't recommend eating processed food all the time, but once in a while is definitely okay. Yay! I'm in the back of the camera now cutting up some cilantro. And cilantro is really that cherry on top when it comes to making soup because that brings out another level of flavor and aroma to it. Oh, and I'm all about flavor. Wash my spoon in between tasting. Pretty good, pretty good. Again, I like to go on the bland side and then add more flavor to it because you never want to be too salty or too much of something that'll be harder to dilute, you know? It's easier to add on and it's a lot harder to take away when it comes to cooking. So I've learned it the hard way several times. Again, more black pepper. A little bit of soy sauce, just a little. There's a lot of soup base, like this vegetarian soup base that I got at Plum Seafood that brings it out a lot of great flavoring to it. And again, I just try to take everything I cook is like eyeball, really. I don't have quite measurements yet, but in the future I shall. And during this time, I like to just improvise, so I just now start to add like random flavoring. Some bay leaves would be nice. I love dried herbs, even better when they're fresh. But when I see a bowl of soup that has all these herbs in it, it just looks so much more appealing. Some coriander, a couple coriander. I'm not sure if coriander is something you cook in the soup or is it just like something you simmer. I don't know, but I cook with it and it tastes really good. So whenever you get any of my cooking, a lot of it is just random, okay? So sometimes it's a hit or miss. I'm feeling like this one's going to be a hit. Still a little bland, so I'm going to add more of the seasoning here. And of course, again, you much rather have a more bland soup because you don't want to over sodium yourself. And that's definitely not what we're trying to do, especially when you're sick. I feel like the warmer, the more bland, the more nutritious the food, the better. And then at this point, I'm also going to add the Napa cabbage. Just give it more flavoring and more stuff to chew when you're eating the soup. I like a lot. Really, really hearty soup. And now I feel like just having the soup simmer for about 15-20 minutes. And of course I'm not going to kill you guys and board you for this whole time. So I'm going to put this on pause and I'll be back in just a moment. Alright guys, I'm going to actually have to cut this short. I got to do some errands in just a moment. But basically this soup is almost done. All I have to do is just add on to like a bed of the noodles here and some cilantro. And then voila, you're good. I also want to add a little bit of the fried onions here to give it a little bit of crunchy and aroma and flavor. And this is what my soup looks like. Ta-da! Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of vegetables and a lot of herbs. Another thing I like to do is say a prayer over my food, especially when I'm cooking for someone. So, you know, I would say, you know, dear universe, may all who come across this bowl of food be nourished, well, and loved. May they thrive in all weather, and may they heal. And may lots of abundance come their way. And may they taste the love I put into the soup and be well. So mote it be. So mote it be. Oh, yay! And that's how you bless your food. And you know, usually I have different invocation every time, but totally about however you want to say. It's all about the intention and wishing people well, especially when they're eating your food, and hoping that they become nourished and be happy when they eat your food. So that is all, guys. Thank you for hanging in there. If this video is too long, you know, you can put YouTube, you can put that tube speed, and it just like zip through my whole spiel here. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy my first video, and I hope you guys stay well and, you know, give yourself the love that you deserve. And sometimes it's good to have a little bit of a fast, whether it's fasting from food or from people. And during this time, definitely fasting from social media. Go outside Mother Nature and just be in a relationship with her, and you'll be surprised what healing may come your way. Alright guys, love you lots. I'll see you around. Bye! Thanks!